Hi Lily, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah,
How's life? How's everything?
everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, it's okay. Life
So,
is good.
yeah. So, just introduce yourself. Where are you from? How long you've been living in Dubai in campus? How's campus life?
Okay. So my name is Lily Kodia, and I'm mixed, half Indian, half Ghanaian. I've been here since September, and campus life is not boring as I thought it would be. But it's okay.
That's fun.
It's not fun. It's just normal. It's okay. Not fun though, but it's not.
Yeah. So far, how was your experience? University life, connecting with people, understanding people. How is it so far?
So far, I would say it's been good. I made a lot of friends, especially from Kerala. We call them Mallus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like them. And I think studying here is much different than how it was before, but and also connecting with people is also very different here since there are many international students here. But I actually like it a lot.
So, from where you have completed your bachelor's and schooling and everything?
Okay, so I did my bachelor's in India, in a city called Mangalore, my bachelor's of commerce. I studied for 3 years and now we are from masters. Yeah.
And or your schooling you have also done in India?
Yeah, I studied from class 4
Oh, wow.
till my degree over there. I stayed there for 12 years before moving back to my other home country.
Ghana. Yeah. How's the experience in Ghana? Because, like exposure of Africa is very less compared to what we have of West. If we talk about particularly of Ghana, how's your experience like in Ghana? How's the people there? What is the culture there? Especially you are half Ghanaian, right?
Yes.
So your mother is from Ghana.
No,
No,
my dad is.
your dad is from Ghana.
Yes.
So what are the attributes that you have like undergone? Just share your entire story about Ghana. How's
Well, since I've lived in India for 12 years, I've not actually been in Ghana for so long. I just went there last November after I completed my bachelor's. So I cannot say much about Ghana. I can say the people are very nice. They're welcoming and the food is really good over there. But I don't quite remember much about it because I wasn't there for a longer period of time. Just when I was a baby, you can say, when I was small, and then I moved to India. But if you travel to Ghana, you can feel that it's a bit similar to India when it comes to market, people, and all that. So I can't say much about Ghana.
what about food? What is the thing that you like the most in Ghana? And you'll recommend that we should try when we visit.
Wache,
Why?
it's something made of brown rice, I guess, where you either get it with egg, boiled egg, or fish, even meats. And there's a bit of shito, which is pepper. It's not spicy though. It's quite nice. We actually have that for breakfast. So that's my favorite.
What exactly is Shituk? Means
Shito, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something like how we have pickle in India.
yeah, yeah,
So kind of similar to that.
similar to pickle.
Similar to pickle. Yeah.
So it's
It doesn't have mangoes or anything in that. It's just the pepper.
oh,
Just pepper. Yeah.
so the pickle is entirely of spiciness. Then
Spicy, yes.
wow, that's great, yeah.
So, yeah.
And how do you like food here compared to Ghana and India? Like in the
In Dubai,
yeah,
mm, I mean, it's okay. The food here is good. It's mostly of Indian food. Since I'm staying in the hostel, breakfast we get here, it's like puris, parotas, and all that. I'm fine with it. But it's just when I was in India, I used to love eating puri for breakfast. But coming here and having it every single day for breakfast, I'm tired of it.
tiring. Yeah, exact.
Just tired of it. So actually, on Sundays, we actually get this one pancakes with maple syrup.
Wow.
So I decided I wouldn't skip Sundays ever again. I would just go for it.
So Sunday is the time where you should wake up early and have a good breakfast
Yes.
and then sleep.
And then sleep.
A recovery for the entire
Yeah.
how do you find course structure here? Because you have studied in India, then you can compare it with India. You've not studied anything in Ghana, right?
No.
So
I did actually till my class 3 before going to India. I
the elementary education you have
Yeah,
here is Ghana.
yeah, I did.
So how was the elementary? Because you would have had the vague memory only.
Yeah,
But
I don't quite remember,
mm-hmm,
but I knew it was strict.
it was strict. So it was much similar to India.
Yeah, it was, except they didn't, we didn't get beating somehow, but in Ghana, we used to get, if you come late to school or you don't complete your homework and all that, you get beatings with a cane, the stick, yeah. But in India, it's all, yeah,
In India, it also was there, I can say.
they
Yeah.
banned it, right?
Yeah, they banned it. Before that, it was there. Means I remember when I was a kid, we used to get beatings because we are very naughty sort of group that, backbenchers. So we used to deal beating in India.
Okay.
But now, yeah, now it's completely banned. So, halas, you have abolished it.
Yeah.
And comparing to India, what do you find the education system here in the way? Like uni life, you have studied bachelor's in India, right?
Yes.
So comparing to your bachelor's education and your master's degree, what are the differences that you find? What are the challenges that you have?
Here, everything is based on CGPA. I think they just focus on that, not how much you write and all that. But in India, we didn't have presentations at all. We didn't even have assignments. We just had to copy paste everything and send it to them. We either get an A, B, or something like that. It was so easy. It was so easy to study in India, and I really miss that. But here, that's true. Sorry, but you have to break your head.
Yeah, it's tough here
Yeah, it's very tough.
because I think what they do is basically push us really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's like too much to get it.
I must say it's not good, but
It's difficult. It's good for a long run.
yeah.
But it's for initial stage, especially if you talk about the first sem, it's difficult.
Yeah, it is. It's difficult. Mm. Well, I think it's okay. 2 years just passed.
Yeah, when we'll cross the university life, we'll have a look back and realize, wow, that was some time that we spent there, right? It's all part of the journey that we are going through. So, what is your aspiration as per now? Have you thought about it? What you would like to do in the near future? Any specific goals that you have?
I mean, before choosing MBA, I did have something in mind to do, but now I'm not quite sure. So I either want to do hospitality or this one, hotel management. But since I'm now doing MBA, not quite interested in it, but maybe something related to accounting, I might go for it. Yeah, anything I get.
But still, you can look for hospitality because if you look up at the market here in the way, it's very good for the hospitality industry.
Yes, in Dubai, yeah, I've researched about it, but let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see once I finish my MBA.
So now you just let's let it get to the flow and
Yeah, and
let
go with the
go with the flow, right? Like a river.
hmm
How do you feel like tea here? Because you have lived in India, so you know how the tea is in India. Tea is the pinnacle in India.
Yes.
You will compare it with a lot of varieties. And here we have almost like 90% of the time you have similar. And not I'm talking about the cafeteria, it's really bad in the cafeteria. But outside it's really I think it's good, but cannot be compared to India. India it's much sharp, right? The teas are.
Yeah, true. I've never tasted tea outside the cafeteria. But the thing is, when I was in India, I actually stopped drinking tea. I
Why?
completely stopped it because I just thought, nah, I just stick to water.
Oh,
No, really, I was just drinking water or sometimes coffee, but not tea. After coming here,
started drinking.
I started drinking tea. And now I'm just minimizing it. I'm going back to water. So for breakfast, I don't take tea nowadays, just water. But I think I'll try once taking tea outside the cafeteria.
Yeah, try it because especially if I talk about Indian Pakistani cafes, they have one of the brilliant teas.
Okay.
The other people or from West or from the entire East, they'll have difficulty because I was also talking to a girl, a Russian girl. She was like, she very spectacle about the tea because they have lactose problem as well.
Right.
But from our point of view, I think it's very good.
Mm-hmm. I like the masala tea though.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's that tea only I'm talking. Yeah,
And that is
with the ginger and everything. Yeah, that's perfect. That is the original tea that we have.
that's really good.
That's really good. Especially it also help you when you are in a fever or a cold or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
but it has to be black without anything, without milk and everything. Then it's really good.
I don't think I can drink that. But
It's right. You can have a like a sip, at least take it a sip and then decide whether to go with it or not. Yeah. And how do you manage your work life? Like right now, are you going within an internship work or you?
No, I'll be starting next month in Alcarana. So maybe the 2nd of December. I decided to go after my midterms, not before that. So
It will be hard for you to manage right now.
yes.
That's a good decision to
Yeah.
postpone it in a long run.
Yeah.
Right.
Just hope it goes well.
Have you met any celebrities over here? Because it's very common.
No.
No?
No.
Not met anyone?
No. Actually, I'm not a fan of anyone except Koreans. Korean.
I love Koreans.
I love Koreans.
Oh, you will love Koreans.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think they would come here though. Except Shah Rukh Khan, I think he's most popular over here.
Shah Rukh Khan came to this event I went. Uh, it was an event in a club. I forgot the name of the club. So he came there for the opening of the club. It's owned by his son. Means like it's a franchisee thing.
Okay.
It's it's basically owned by his son and it's a franchisee and that is owned by somebody over here.
Okay.
It's like that. How do you find the country cultural thing in the UAE? It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine except the
Exam.
AC, all the I'm just not used to it. It's really
Cold is really cold simple.
since I'm staying in the hostel and we can't even open the windows, it's really hard to sit there.
That is a fault of uni, right? Because they are running ACs like crazy. Once you step outside the building, it feels like you are in a desert.
Yeah.
And once you are inside, it feels like you're in Iceland or something. It's that cold.
I mean, we have this one. I don't know what you call it. It's not a remote. We just
Temperature get right.
temperature thing. We have this one to switch it off. But when you switch it off, it still feels cold because the AC comes from the hallway. So, and I don't really like that.
Yeah, that's pathetic because you cannot control the air condition according to your body. Then it's of no use. It's like just surviving.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do.
That makes me miss the fans we used to have in the house before.
In India, right?
Yes, in India.
Yeah, at least you can adjust with the regulator
I
thing.
really miss having fans. I miss that. Everything has changed now.
Yeah,
Everything has changed.
but the connectivity is really good here. If we talk about metro and everything, you can like basically go everywhere.
Yeah.
What other places have you visited in Dubai? Don't say none.
Okay, no, is this? I mean, when I go out, I just don't go out like how people go to Dubai Mall or any other place. I'm just going to day Ankara or small shops and all. Not much. And just some restaurants. I've not seen much.
Have you tried shawarma or any Middle Eastern food?
Shawarma, yes. There's a restaurant here, Medina. I tried it there.
Also,
Okay. It's kind of dry though.
right?
It's dry.
Same thing. I have been spoken to a lot of people, and this they all have same opinion.
Yeah.
Whatever means I tried Lafa.
Uh,
Lafa. There is a restaurant, Lebanese restaurant, Lafa. Their shawarma is ultimate. It is like you feel in India the same saucy thing
Yes.
is juicy. The same thing you will feel in Lafa. But if you go to the other restaurants, you'll not find the same thing. It's very dry. I don't know why. It's very dry because they have originated shawarma like in the Middle East. And comparing it to India, Indian shawarma is much better, right?
Yes.
Exactly. I'm really confused about this thing. Why is it like that over here?
We used to have this one shawarma shop opposite the university, and we used to go there like most of the time. That was good. But this one, nah,
It's very average.
I just like the biryani though.
Biryani,
That's my favorite Indian food. The butter chicken and biryani is so
the favorite thing.
the favorite.
You can eat dirty there.
Yeah, it's not spicy. I don't like spicy food. I like sweet food. And I find this really good. So
Yeah, butter chicken is sweet because of butter and all. It's very compelling.
it's really good.
You're feeling angry? We'll order it afterwards. Yeah. And biryani, I think I tried Pakistani biryani like 2-3 days ago. Uh, I was very hungry and we left the class and I'm very tired as well, so I don't want to cook anything. So I tried Pakistani biryani and it was from a place, basically, that place is of northern Pakistan,
Oh,
somewhere in the north. I forgot. Balochistan. I think so. So I tried their biryani and it's so amazing. It's like exactly what we have in our home, because in Chhattisgarh, from where I am, biryani is cooked in a certain manner, and it serves with a dal. Okay. The pulses. Okay. That thing, and it's sour in taste because it contains a lot of tomatoes. Okay. So it's very unique thing, and those people have the dal. The dal is almost similar, but that is not sour. So I'm like really confused. Am I in Chhattisgarh eating this, or am I in the fay? It's that good. It's really really good. Like I'm just astounded by that thing. Wow, I can get good biryani like a pound. Yeah, that is a good go, and that is also very cheap, like around $10. It was. Okay. But what I find is like, the food is a very affordable here in Dubai. Like you can go to the max level. Max level you can spend 1,000, 2,000 dirham easily. But to take a starter, you can like get in $5, $10 easily. Yeah. That is very plus per student, I think, right? Yes. Because other expenses are very like we'll go broke. You'll go broke. But the best part about Dubai that and if you compare to entire places where you can study masters is, you can have a full time job here and you can study in the evening. That is the biggest poor thing about Dubai, I think. Because I've compared a lot of places, and this is one thing that I found out, that you can do this thing over here only. Okay. Other places have the opportunity. They have like winter breaks, they in our summer breaks. During those periods you can work full time. But if we just talk about working as a regular student, I'm getting a full time degree. It was not an option in any country. So you can like 20 hours or something you can work, but that too is part time. But here you can work full time with an internship and everything. And what I heard about it, and a lot of students said that the internship gets converted as well. Many of them has placed because of the internship only, because they are market ready. Company wants to hire them. It's much easier. Okay. So in which university have you studied? What is like in India? Is it like private one or a government university? No, it's a private one. It's a private one. It's called St. Aloysius. Should you know Mangalore? I know Mangalore. It's in the border of Bangalore, right? Yeah, once it got finished, yeah, because I traveled from a bus from Bangalore to Nagpur. Okay. So as soon as you leave Bangalore, the uh, airport side area finishes, the HSR layout, and then you enter the border, then the Mangalore started. I may be wrong. I don't know. I might be wrong. Those guys will say I might be wrong, and I could be wrong. But if I was in a bus, so that was the route. In my map, it was showing like that only. Okay. So I think that was Mangalore, near about Bangalore. I'm sure about it. Yeah, I've been to Bangalore once, but I don't know about borders and how long. And yeah, comparing, what other places in India have you been? Bangalore, Bangalore, Delhi. That's it. Just those three places. How do you like Bangalore and Delhi if we compare? Okay, first we went to Bangalore. It was because of my passport. We had to renew it. We just stayed there for 2 days and I had high fever because of the AC. So, not a good experience. My first day going to Bangalore. And then Delhi, it was too dusty. Yeah. And too crowded. The bus was so crowded. I didn't know where to stand. We didn't have place to sit. Oh, it was too crowded. But we had to stay in a hotel. I stayed with my mom and her brother. The hotel was quite good. Was this when you go out, it felt like your hair is dirty. And the pollution is very high in Delhi. Yeah. It's way too high. When I was in Delhi last December, it was around, I don't know what, but the entire this air index thing is in red. It's almost like 20, 30 points short of touching all time high. It was that. And when you will have a look outside your window, you cannot see anything. Wow. It was that foggy. Around December, it was like this. So we were going for this office thing, the training thing. So we used to wake up at around 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay. And our driver came and we were looking at the road. Where is the road? Said, don't worry. We use hazard and drive it aside. Then only we can drive, because we cannot see more than like 50, 20 feet away. It's that foggy, Delhi. But Delhi is a really good place. I'll recommend you, especially if If you don't like very cold weather, then you can go during September end. Okay, it's little bit breezy winters. You'll have like little breeze of coldness, and you'll enjoy. What are your first impression? Have you been to Dubai before, or this is your first time?
No, this is my second time.
Mhm.
I came here last November when I left India. We came directly here because my mom's sister is working here. So we came to visit her. And I just spent a week here. That's it. I didn't go much outside. I was just indoors. And then we traveled back to Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
So there was nothing much to see.
So, what are the first impression that you have? Means like you once you landed here, what is the observation? Because you mostly live in India and Ghana,
Yeah.
so this is a new territory for you, right? So, what is the thing like you have observed and been like, wow?
The buildings, they are huge. I mean, they are so huge. You can see them every single place. I mean, how do they do that?
Yeah, that is a marvel. That is something that I have like been like, wow. I was like, this is impossible. When you see Burj Khalifa for the first time coming out of the airport, it's like, how tall is it?
Yeah.
It's so tall. Means you can show them in any sort of camera angle. It's not possible to compare it with the height it has actually. Have you been to Dubai, ma'am?
Not yet, but I'll be going this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So with my friends.
Oh, nice.
Generally it's cheap, yeah.
If once you reach Dubai Mall, just stand in front of the fountain thing, right? And have a look at it. It's so tall that you have to like look at like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so tall. It's huge.
Wow.
They have created in such a manner, like amazing. It's totally amazing. And the future of museum also.
I'm gonna go there.
I also want to go there, but it's expensive.
Great.
Yeah, it's hundred bucks for that, I think.
No thanks. I'm trying to save money now. I don't think I'll go there.
But I would. Yeah, I would one day. I would plan to go there. All this event that happens. I'm trying to go there when they organize any sort of events. So it would be better to spend a large amount of money there.
Yeah.
It's affordable once you get a job or like thing like that. But before that, it's everything is expensive.
Is it close by?
No, this place is very outside because it contains all the universities around, right? You have Middlesex, MIT, Manipal, Birmingham. You have all the unis around, so it's very outside. And the biggest con about this place, particularly if I would talk about international academic city, we have no metro connection from here. So you have to go to either Rashidia or this side if you take, then you have to go to business way, something like that. And then you have to go. But if you want to go to business way, then bus is the best option to explore
Okay.
because you reach business way. From there, you can go to Dubai Mall. Bus stop just opposite Dubai Mall. You can just walk inside. But Dubai Mall is really fascinating. Like I haven't explored the entirety of the mall, but one of my friend were here uh, last month, so we went there to see the this fountain thing, and I'll have just a glimpse of this aquarium.
Okay.
It's so huge. It's mammoth. It's like a mammoth. It's all stretched across the ground floor area, as well as they have a tunnel thing. That is the tunnel is the paid one, but the outside thing you can see for free, and the free thing is also very huge. It's so huge. It's very amazing. And if you see the Dubai Mall, it's not a mall firstly. They should have given something else as a description. It's like a coliseum. They have a block here, they have a block here, and then you walk across, they have a block here, and they are constructing another block here.
Wow.
It's diagonally like four blocks of things. So it's not a one single amphitheater thing that we have used to have in entire normal malls. It's so huge. I was like very confused how they have connected. So they have connectivity, I think, from the underpass. So you can underpass and go to each of the buildings. But that is amazing. You should like definitely go to the Wema. I wanted to go to the frame also because that is also very beautiful.
I've only been there just close by outside. I haven't gone inside. My friend once went, but she said it's nothing. It's just you just go up. There's no place to sit as well.
Yeah, it's crowded, no?
It's crowded. But in Dubai Mall, you have to walk a lot inside.
It's so huge. You just keep on walking, and when you come back and realize how much you have walked, it's 20,000 steps already.
Let me see this Saturday.
Yeah, it's so huge. It's so huge, but it's a very good. As a first time experience, I'll definitely recommend you.
Yeah.
Dubai Mall. Have you been to any beaches like JBR? You have to try the beaches, man.
I have to.
It's nothing compared to India.
Okay.
I've been to Goa. I've been to Bombay. It cannot be compared.
Isn't Goa beach?
You cannot compare. Goa beach is very lively, especially in the evening. But here, if you even if you go like during daytime, three ish of 2ish, then also you'll enjoy the vibe because people of different ethnicities are there. There are couple of like adventure sports in Goa. Also, the adventure sport is there. The quality of water is very clear here, so you see everything,
Okay.
and you'll have this Dubai. I think the one beach that I visited is JBR. It's near to the Palm Jumeirah thing. So you will see the all the vessels are there on this side, cruise ship on the other side. So all that sort of look I didn't get a chance to see in Goa. So that is very fascinating for me to see. Like all of these adventure sports are also going on. The cruise parties are also going on. All this thing. And cruise is very affordable. You know, I used to think it would be like 500, 600 dirham, but it's like starts from 100 dirham only.
Yeah.
That too for like 3, 4 hours. So it's worth it. And they provide you with some snack also. So it's good option. We should like plan this.
We should, but I'm actually scared of the ocean. Like the sea.
I am heights like when it's too high.
Yeah. And when you think of Titanic, even though it wasn't real,
Yeah,
I'm
that.
just scared of it.
Do you like this adventure sort of movies?
But yes,
Mm-hmm.
I like it, but it also gives me fear. Like, don't try it, but I want to try it.
Yeah, there is always an urge to try,
Yes.
but then when you go to that point, it's like Hrithik Roshan from that movie. Sorry, Farhan Akhtar from the movie. I don't want to jump. Just push me, and then he pushes you. Then you enjoy the skydive.
Oh, I want to do that.
I want to do a skydive, and skydive is also very cheap here
Yeah.
compared to other places because I have seen Morocco, Spain, and Portugal. I have checked the prices. It's very expensive comparing to there. There, it's approximately 1 lakh rupees, and yeah, and here it's starts from around 40,000 Indian rupees.
Okay.
So 40,000, it's barely like 2,000 dirhams. Yeah, yeah. So it is worth it
One per person.
per person. Yeah, and they record you as well for free.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
That's good.
That's a pro that they are adding. It's a value that you get. I want to try the skydiving thing,
Me too.
but I'm scared of height. It's very well. Still, I want to try that. It's going to be a good thing. Here, car culture is also there. It's amazing because I doubt that I have not seen any car in the world since I've been here because I was living in downtown and there I've seen Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Aston Martins, you just name it, Koenigsegg, McLarens, Bugattis, everything, Rolls Royals, just everything, every car. Firstly, I was like noticing them, and then after a week or so, I said, "Yeah, Lamborghini. Okay, fine. It's the way. The music keeps on playing. How we come to Dubai?
Yeah.
It's a fact. Once you live in downtown, but when you will visit Dubai Mall, if you go from the parking side, it's 99% sure you will see more than the entirety of cars you have seen in your life. All of the luxury brands you will see over there.
Okay.
So in Dubai, if you have money, then
It's expensive.
it's expensive. Yeah.
Mm.
That's the thing here because but one thing what I have observed a lot about Dubai, it gives you the opportunity and chance to work hard, and when you see somebody driving Lamborghini, you will feel like I need to do this thing.
Yeah.
That motivation, I think, in the entirety of a world, if you are living in a New York or Paris or some place like that also wouldn't give you because number of millionaires coming to Dubai is the most around the world. So that is why you will see, apart from Emirati people, there are a lot of common people as well who drive this sort of cars, who live in luxury villas, Fiatis, and all these things. That is the reason why, because here the outflow of money is very good. The GDP is also very good. And thing in India, When we used to see Audi or BMW or anything like that, we used to go crazy. Oh wow! But here it's so common. Even in our uni, you will notice this. There's G wagon power a lot. There is petrol and Land Cruiser, Land Rover. Everything is very common. But that you will not notice. That is a very unique thing for me to see. Firstly, the impression was like wow, and then after a week or so, yeah, it's common. It's Dubai. Everybody owns it. It's very basic. How do you like the coffee here?
I'm not okay. Functions.
Not just in the campus, like the overall coffee culture in Dubai.
I've not tasted the ones outside.
Not taste a lot.
Just the packet ones, and I do like it.
Instant coffee is not that great.
Not, I think it's vanilla something my friend had given to me in the hostel. It wasn't that good.
It was
It wasn't sweet. I mean, the first time it was okay, but the second time I made it wasn't.
up to the mark.
Yeah.
And what about Thames here in the
Ooh, the French vanilla, some ice latte, I guess. That's really great with the whipped cream. I really like that, but it's too expensive for me.
Yeah, but what I think about the coffee thing is it totally depends upon the barista because what I used to have the thinking is coffee is not good in Dubai. But yeah, what I have realized, I have like drink a lot of coffee now, like 20-30 places I tried,
Okay.
and some places are very like top notch.
Wait, 20-30 places.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So if I compare the entirety of the coffee culture, it totally depends on the barista. You go to Thames, you go to Starbucks, you go to Paul's, you go to anywhere else, Dunkin' or anything. But that totally is up to the person who is doing this barista thing.
Okay.
Because even with this brand, they fluctuate a lot in Dubai. You can try Tim Hortons here, you will like it. But if you go to Dubai Mall or Mirdis and you try over there, you will get confused like, is it the same coffee that you are trying? So that is the thing that I have realized here. Because I used to have this perception that coffee is not up to the mark, what they usually present, because it's very strong here. You know, this like coffee that they drink. I'm forgetting the name. The Arab coffee, right? They have this big thing, kahawa. Yeah, yeah, it's kahawa. So I tried kahawa in World Trade Center. There is one expo that I went to, and the kahawa of Saudi is amazing. They used to have this big sort of thing. I don't know what they call. Some look like a gold plated thing. Yeah, it's like a short espresso shot. It's plain coffee. Like we have black tea. It looks like that, but it tastes like a coffee. And the technique to drink it is like you take a sip of that, have a date, just bite that for the sweetness. So that is how the Saudis work. So the kahawa is really good. I don't know, it's because I tried of Saudis, but I think of the way it would have been also great.
Okay.
And the one thing that I like the most about Dubai is the cleanliness.
I know, right?
Yes. I think even if you wear a white socks and walk across the road, it will not get dirty.
It will not.
They maintain it in such a manner. It's so pretty damn well. It cannot be compared basically.
It makes me feel like I'm not supposed to eat or drink when I'm walking outside.
Yes,
I
exactly.
really feel like that.
And even if you have a tissue paper or something, you wanted to throw that inside the dustbin
Yeah.
because you don't want to see them like spoiling the environment. And to be honest, what I have biggest inspiration for me to see Dubai is firstly the buildings and secondly the way they are maintaining their greeneries. I have noticed the patch of deserted area they are constructing like grass over it, and the amount of water and all they are spreading. Wow, that's so like amazing to see.
Yeah.
It's something that you cannot observe in any country. Means I have never went to a lot of, but you have. How's the thing in Ghana like? If we talk about geographically, you have been in India, so you know India. How is in India? Like how's the climate and everything like that in Ghana?
Oh, it's similar to India.
Mm.
The weather is the same. It's hot, not so cold, but it's fine. But I actually would prefer the weather in India than in Ghana, even though it's similar. Because if you just sit in your bedroom, like in Ghana, The way you would sweat, it's scorching.
So it's so
That yeah, it's so humid. But to stay in Ghana, I would prefer that heat to this one. I'm just being honest. Just be
that has to be there.
yeah. I mean, living in India is great. It's good. I don't have a problem with it, but there are some things you can't say. So I will just prefer Ghana. Like when I was in India, some people, like strangers or friends I made, they would ask me, which country do you prefer? Since they knew I'm mixed, like either India or Ghana. I don't know why they would ask me that, but I would always go for Ghana, like because of what I've experienced and all. So, yeah.
And how are they like like people of Ghana? How are they like? They're welcoming, or they used to have a conserve sort of.
Yeah, they're welcoming.
Yeah, like,
Even if you don't know them, they'll just come up to you. They'll ask, "How are you? You look pretty," and all that. It just happened when I went the last November. I was really happy.
wow.
They're really friendly.
Huh?
They're really friendly. But in India, I didn't experience like that. You might have experienced, or someone else might have experienced, but not me. It was really different in India. So,
If I talk about India, the thing is ki it's very diverse. And if you go to north, you'll have a different experience altogether.
okay.
If you go to deep south, you'll have a different sort of experience.
Okay.
So you cannot judge the entirety of India from one particular place. That's the problem with India.
Yeah.
Because usually, if I talk about any person who is not born and brought up in India, and if they go to any extreme place, they will have similar experience like you. Because people, there are a lot of people. Firstly, we have 1.5 billion population.
Wow.
It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
And everybody have a different perspective of everything. So that is the thing. And if I talk about Ghana, can you like give me more insight on Ghana? Like how's the transportation system? How's the thing? Because for me, Ghana, before meeting you, I have not met anybody who is from Ghana. I have met couple of people from Africa who were there in my place, but they were from mostly New Papua Guinea. So I have not met anybody from Ghana. So like, can you give me the insight on what other things are there?
Yeah. So let's say you have to travel from one place to another. We don't have buses there, especially in the city I stayed. It's called Takoradi. Can you say that?
Takoradi.
Yeah, Takoradi. So we usually use taxis or this one, trotros. Trotro is not like a big bus. It's kind of like a van. Okay, the ones you see outside university.
Yes.
Kind of similar. They're not exactly looking like that, but similar like that. So we usually use that to go to a different city or different markets. But to travel to the capital city of Ghana, which is Accra, we have the huge buses, like how we use the buses to go to Bangalore,
Yes.
the easy buses.
The sleeper AC.
That sleeper, yeah, that one. But mostly when I was there, I would use the taxis because I was scared of using the trotros. Because it was crowded and I don't like to be surrounded by
It will be claustrophobic and all.
yes, so I would just go by taxi, even though it was expensive. My parents weren't happy about it. But since I was new there, I just liked using the taxi.
Exactly.
It was much better for me. So,
So what I have heard about in Africa, you have like a lot of these things like fruits and things are available widely, right? Have you tried anything like exotic fruits that are very popular because exposure happened a lot from Africa?
mm, I can't say I have. This is the same as I had in India, the bananas and all. They're the same fruits. I haven't tried. It's just I haven't lived there for
So long to get the experience of everything.
yes, that's what.
In Africa, the coffee culture is also very famous, right?
Yeah, cocoa.
Cocoa, yeah.
Cocoa, yeah. We have Milo. I think they also have it here in Dubai. Have you not seen it?
No, what is Milo?
It's like how we have Bonvita, Cornplan and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the powder, you add it with milk or you add it with water. You don't have to add sugar though.
Okay, it's a coffee, it's a cocoa powder sort of.
Yes, it's not coffee.
Okay,
Kind of like cocoa, like chocolate.
like chocolate.
Yes.
And how does it taste like a Horlicks or something?
Not like, it tastes like chocolate. Not all. It tastes like chocolate.
I need to try that.
You have to. They sell it here in Dubai.
Milo, right?
Milo.
Milo, I'll try that.
But some pronounce it as Milo in different countries. I say it like Milo.
Yeah, everybody has a different.
Milo, so I say Milo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milo. I need to try that. Oh,
Yes, you have to. Visit Ghana. Travel around the world.
I need to travel to South Africa to experience all the sort of thing because I love meeting people from different countries. So I need to go there and try it out. How is the things there?
Yeah.
What is one unique thing? Because you had that experience, I can like say you have the exposure as well. Like what are the things that your dad have told you about the Africa or your mother have told you about India? That they enjoy. Where did they meet? Like how they get what are their story?
Okay, my dad, do you know pastors in church where they preach? Okay, so my dad was preaching like in the church, and my mom, she was a nurse. They were both working in Kuwait. So they attended the same church. They met through their friends, and
Wow.
I don't know what happened, but they started talking. That led them to get married.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's love marriage, but I would love to call it that.
Yeah.
I would call it.
It definitely is a story.
Yes,
It's amazing.
it's
Means like living polar opposite to each other,
yeah,
then meeting in a place that is also not one of those countries where they both belong to.
yeah.
It's a destiny to be honest.
I think
So
so.
it's a life. Wow.
Yes,
It's amazing.
they met, had my brother and I. I have a big brother.
Oh, wow. Where is he right now?
Oh, he's working in Dubai.
He's in Dubai on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very far from here. So
Oh,
yeah,
then it's a disadvantage that I guess like. Otherwise, it would have been nearby. I think it would have been fun for you. Well, no, you don't want, right?
and then it's good to see him, but you know, don't have to tell every single.
It's typical Indian way, brother. Just have a seat and let.
I love him, but it's better a bit fun than me.
Typical Indian values.
Yeah, but it's nice. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have a parent from different country and the other one from also a different country.
So, is there any other language that you like speak in Ghana apart from English and?
Yeah, we have French, Twi, Akan, Fanti, and all.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I learned Fanti when I was in school over there, but because I left early, I've got involved in Hindi, Kannada, Konkani, my mother's tongue. So I'm not quite good in speaking my father's language.
For how many languages can you like speak?
Mm-hmm. Fluently just English, but I can understand and speak Hindi. Like I can really understand it. But my mom's mother tongue also is not difficult. It's easy.
Konkani.
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 Yeah.
From which part of India is this language from? Like particular city or like state?
Oh no no. They speak it everywhere. They speak it in Mangalore, different towns in Karnataka. Yeah, that state.
So it's similar to Kannada, right?
Not the alphabets are, but not the pronunciations and all. It's different.
Not to disrespect, but I cannot understand anything what is written in the
Kannada?
Kannada thing, right?
You don't understand? Oh, well, I had to learn it when I came.
Because you are in Mangalore.
Yes.
Oh my god.
For 12 years, I had to learn it in school. It was compulsory. Hindi and Kannada were compulsory, so I had to. And my mom, she was helping me with that. And I passed. Everything went well. For my bachelor's, I took French. So that was easier. Just for the exams.
So you have the option to take French.
Yeah, either Sanskrit, French, or Hindi. So I chose French.
So you know French, you know Konkani.
I would not say I know French. I mean, just some basics.
Still you know that, right?
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
And in couple of years you will also learn Arabic.
Oh, I would. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to.
I also want to.
Yeah.
I learn basics like how to say your name and these things I learned. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like Ana Inti Ansaf.
Okay.
That means that my name is Ansaf.
Okay.
Yeah. I love Arabic when they talk. It's so cute to hear.
But they speak really fast.
Yeah, they speak really fast, and they all of the Arab people they all have different accents,
Mm-hmm.
and that is very hard to catch.
Yeah.
Because somebody from KSA that will have separate accent, from Emirates they will have separate, from Morocco. Morocco it's really different from.
Yeah. Different dialects.
Yeah, the dialects are very different.
Yeah.
It varies across. So I just wanted to learn and that will increase my USP as well, I think. Yeah. So I love them. Also want to try something very basic Arabic things
Oh,
because everywhere if you go in the Middle East, they have something unique of their own.
okay.
So if you go to Oman, they have something like different sort of shawarma. For just giving you the example,
Mm.
so they must have something here that is very unique that we need to find out.
Okay.
It's amazing. Anything unique that you have experienced so far apart from studies?
No, all just the same. Nothing exciting, nothing new, except the lights.
Now that's strange. That's really strange.
Seriously.
Sometimes feels like you're in a horror movie or something.
I know. Whenever I enter the hostel, the hallway, and it's dark,
And it started lighting up like it like a horror movie you are watching of 1980s.
I really don't like watching horror movies. But the thing is, when I watch one, I think I watched Bulbulaya.
The new one.
Yes. Okay, my friends are saying it's not horror, but I feel that it is horror since Manjulika is scary for me. So when I just pass by the hallway and it's dark, I feel like she is standing over that. I'm so scared about it. So I just tap for the light to turn on and then I run to my room.
Any incident in India that have occurred which have like very funny memory in your mind?
Yeah, we once went to horror house.
Uh,
Not once, I think twice. But the first time it was between me and two of my friends from the university, and they always love to put me first. They would either be in the middle or the last, and I would always have to go. So when we entered inside, I think they are not supposed to touch you, right?
yeah.
But the thing is, they come so close, and they're so close, and they scream at your face. I literally fell down, like pushed my friend down. I actually regretted doing that, but I was so scared. I was sad that she fell because of me. So instead of exiting from the exit, we exited from the entry. We didn't even go further.
Best to skip.
Best to skip. It was in the mall in Mangalore itself. After that, we never went to the horror house again. Nah. But if I had to do that again, I would. Sorry, Mama. She would not allow me to do that. But yeah, it was fun though.
Yeah, university life is absolutely fun.
Yeah.
Especially if we talk about bachelor's, the pressure is very less.
Yeah.
So that time, when I look back at time and I realize that it's so much fun every moment you live your life. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I used to tell myself that I wouldn't miss anything. But after leaving, there, I just miss it.
Yeah, exactly.
I miss it a lot.
It's so much fun. And you don't have pressure of anything.
Yes.
That's the big thing. Wow. What
The day is changing now.
yeah. Now in masters you realize this thing that you have to do something.
Yeah.
At least you're not, even if you don't have the vision where you are heading towards, still you have to try out a lot of things that we don't realize in our bachelor's time.
Yeah.
And now that we have to implement the plans and proceed accordingly, that add a lot of value to our own selves, right?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing that I think we have. That is life. We have to learn and grow.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to see you struggling and nobody will support you struggling. But once you are successful, people will claim to it that they have been the part of your success.
Yeah. True.
That's true. And that is how life is.
Yeah.
Just work hard on your dreams. Nothing we can do about.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.